Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Fauza Farhin Khan. My ID is 2321592 Here I'm going to talk about the basics and the uses of trigonometry. As trigonometry is a very interesting subject in mathematics. So let's start. What is trigonometry? Trigonometry is basically the branch of mathematics that studies the relationship between the angles, sides of triangles. It's particularly concerned with right angles, triangles, where one of the angle is 90 degree. Trigonometry involves the functions which is as sine, cos, tan, which help us to understand and calculate the various functions and relationships in mathematics. These functions are fundamentals um, in various applications ranging from engineering and physics to astronomy in different sites. What we will learn from these slides and after my presentation, here is a visual representation. What will be the outcomes? Obviously, you are giving us such a time. You need to find out why you are spending your time, precious time, to my presentations. So first of all, we will understand how sine, cos and tan theta are working actually, and then we will find the missing sides, right angled triangles. So let's learn about trigonometry. What is trigonometry? Trigonometry explores the connections between angles and sides in triangles. Trigonometry functions like sine, cos, as I have already said. Historical contributions from scholars have done a great job to our shape the mathematicians. That's actually feels a lot of difference. Modern trigonometry forms a very fundamental part of mathematics and scientific studies. Let's learn about all of these while we are actually using our trigonometry. So these all are the basics to the higher level where we are actually using trigonometry, from arts to design to physics. Let's say why we are using trigonometry in our arts, while we are using trigonometry and it is making a sense while we're drawing or making a structure. Everywhere trigonometry is needed in navigations, from making a pill. Let's think about a simple pill where we are actually using it. It is actually here astronomy, cartography, surveying, oceanography, computer graphics, and one of the most important things I haven't mentioned in my slide, that is statistics. Trigonometry is actually a ruling over everywhere. History of trigonometry. What is the history of trigonometry? We are talking a lot of things. What is trigonometry? Why trigonometry is needed? But we haven't thought that how that trigonometry came at this present from to us. Let's learn. The origin of trigonometry can be traced back to ancient civilizations, the Egyptian and the Babylonians, and rudimentary knowledge of trigonometry by using it in their astronomical observations, constructions. Around 2000 BCE. The Greek further developed trigonometry as a mathematical discipline around the 3rd century BCE. Hipparchus, often considered the father of trigonometry, but the Islamic scholars we have during the golden age of Islam, like 8th to 14th century, they translated and built on Greek's work. They introduced new concepts. Besides, the Renaissance and the Peons, Indian influence have done a lot of influence in our trigonometry. So there is something a lot more about history, because it is important to learn about the history of trigonometry. And I have written all of this in my slide, but I have already told you guys. Babylonians, Egyptians, Greeks, 2000 BC, everything. Let's oh, actually I have forgot to tell you about one of the most exclusive Islamic scholar, which is al-Batani and al-Khwarizmi, further refined, who actually refined the trigonometric techniques during the Middle Ages in the Islamic area, and some European mathematicians like Francis Viete and Jonas Kepler also worked on the modern trigonometry. Then let's learn how we are using trigonometry to find a location. Let's think about Google Map locations where we are using it. Google Map location, it is actually so much great. By using trigonometry, you can find any locations. If you have to go north, south, east, and west, you have to use trigonometry. It's normal and basic things. These are the steps where we are learning how trigonometry are using. How can we use it? First, we are seeing that hypotenuse, adjacent, and opposite, and there is an angle which is called triangle. So we have to choose the ratio for sine cos tan. If we are using sine, we have to use the opposite and hypotenuse. If we are using cos, we have to use adjacent and hypotenuse ratio. And when we are using tan, we have to use opposite and adjacent ratio. These all are the normal formulas we are actually using, and by these formulas, simple formulas, makes our life easy and calculations easy. Like we can find the adjacent, opposite, everything by changing their positions. If you guys have any question throughout my whole presentation and slide, please feel free to knock me. I am willing to tell you about more about trigonometry. So thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am, for giving your precious time to me. Thank you very much.